All right. Hello. Oh, hello. It's going to find me on my iPad, and as you pop on, please say hi so I know who's here. Turn my volume down so I can't hear me. Hey, Kathy Cox. How are you? I am sprinkling for myself. If you guys would do that for me, please, I would appreciate it. Can't seem to spell this morning or this afternoon. It's been a while since I have had to sprinkle. I forget where all I sprinkle to. I think that's it. Hey, Missy. This ought to be fun. I'm actually really excited to do this project. So, hey, if any of you guys are new, my name is Robin Cragen, and I'm the owner here at Cragen Creations. And I'm doing a new project today that I've never done before, but I've always wanted to try it. So, hi, Miss Mary. How are you? So, if you guys would please sprinkle the love and um, spread me out to your pages, I would appreciate it. I have actually had a couple of people say, I found you from, thank you so much for floating my boat. I think that's what that is. Yes. Anyway, I found you from, somebody else spreading the joy. And yeah, so I appreciate that, you guys. All right. I'm actually already nervous on this one because it's something I've never done. I have cut mesh before with the wood burning tool, but I've never done the flower board before. So this is going to be interesting. And I've already not come up with, because I'm sure there's other people that have thought about it. Other ways, y'all know, if you've seen any of my past lives, that I try to find other more affordable ways to make a wreath, in specifically using products other than what you can find at a supply store. Okay. So already, as I was doing this, I already have other ideas of how to do this using different products. Now I bought mine through Deco Exchange, which there is a link in the description of this video. But right now the small boards are not available. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Thanks, Missy. And so I've already come up with two other ways that I can think of how to recreate this. Hi, Joan. The same thing, just not with the plastic board. Okay. So maybe y'all will see that later. How long are my zip ties? They are 8 inches. And I got mine in a pack of 60 from Dollar Tree. And I didn't even use the whole pack. I used 32 zip ties. So I'm learning. I did a video chat with Missy yesterday. She helped me figure out some things. I've tried watching numerous videos and really did not like anything that I saw. Do you follow Amy Rose? No, I don't. Does she have a business page? If she does, send it to me. That's good to know. The 8-inch fits. Yes. Also, the 6-inch ones do too. I have used the 6-inch ones would fit in here too. Because look, there's a bit much zip tie in there. I have the 6-inch ones. And I also have the black 4-inch ones from Dollar Tree. Oh, these are 7-inch. They would work. I thought these were 6-inch. Okay. So if y'all have never done a flower board or whatever, I'm actually going to put a sign on mine. She has a page. Amy only sells the preloaded ones from what I have using the 4-inch and they're a little tight. Yeah, I can imagine the 4-inch would be a little tight, but in a pinch, like if you didn't have the 6 or the 8-inch, the 4-inch would still work. Yes, it would be a little tight, but doable, right? All right, so I have my sign. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Okay, so I spent a good hour yesterday trying to find where I got this sign from. Couldn't find it. I had already taken off if they had a name on the back. Sometimes the companies, hi, Miss Shirley, sometimes the companies will put these in a plastic sleeve, and once they come out of the sleeve and I throw it away, I don't know who it came from, but I did check several places. I checked J. Marie Designed, Fifth Street Studio. I checked Crafty several. I checked a bunch. I can't remember where I bought it, and I know this is at least 2 years old. So it may not be in production anymore, but you can get it if you buy this wreath. Okay. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over my cold. A little bit of a lingering cough. All right. I'm going to turn you guys down. I love this sign too. It's so vintagey or old fashioned. I love pine cones and the star anise pot that's on there. Love, love, love it. And it just, I love the colors. I love fall. Hi, Miss Annie. All right, so I'm going to turn you guys down and go ahead and get going. I have no idea how long this takes. I think Paula used that sign. Who's Paula? Oh, see, Kimberly? That's what I'm thinking. If you want the sign, buy the wreath. You can always reuse it later, right? On something else. Oh, I go the wrong way every stinking time. All right, there we go. Y'all can see. Let's see if I can come down a little bit further. I have a hard time with this camera, but I know this is the best angle. Get y'all straight. All right, here we go. Oh, new comments. Let's see. Amy Rose Crafts on Etsy. She's a hoot. Love watching her. Well, sweet. I will have to check her out. I will have to check her out. All right. So if you guys have made one of these before, keep me on the right track. If I do something that I shouldn't, I already put the zip tie mounts on the back of the sign yesterday with Gorilla Glue. Let's see. It's this Gorilla Glue clear grip, and then I hot glued around the edge of it. So it's doubly, you guys want to see, I hot glued around the edge, and the Gorilla Glue is underneath. So it's kind of like E6000 on the inside and hot glue on the outside, just so it stays on. And I took one pipe cleaner and cut it in half. Because this is not going to be a very thick wreath. And this is going to, I say it should be. PSENC. I don't know what that is, Miss Shirley. All right, so there, the sign is all done and ready to go for when we need it. All right, so my board is preloaded. I have all of row 1. There's 16 ties, zip ties in there. Row 2, there's 8. Row 3, there's 8. Row 4, I left empty because the sign is going to cover it. Hi, Miss Kathy Smith. And so that's what I'm doing. Y'all keep me on, oh, PSEN Creations. Okay, I will check that out too. I know I didn't buy the sign from her, but she might have one very similar. I saw one really similar, like right here, this little banner that says welcome. It was the same little banner with the same green leaves and the holly berries, only the one I found said Merry Christmas, and it had something different here. It wasn't the lantern, and it came from Lindy's Signs or something like that, but that's not where I bought it because I've never heard of her before. Isn't it pretty, Joan? I think this is my favorite, and I've probably saved it for 2 years because I didn't want to get rid of it. I loved it, but I haven't done anything with it, so I thought, why not get it out and let's make something with it. Okay, so I have preloaded the board except for the middle ring, whatever that is. 1, 2, 3. The fourth, what do they call them? Y'all, I'm a mess. I don't even know what they call them. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's keep going. So I did already do 3. These are the first 3 I've ever done, and I wasn't even sure I had put them in correctly. I had to take a picture of it and send it to Missy and say, hey, do the tips of these go up or down? And she's like, what are you talking about? I had to take a picture because I wasn't sure if I had to flip them over so the leaves would pop up. The circle, is that what it is? I just watched a tutorial on Paula. I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, okay. Well, I will have to check her out because I've never seen hers. Oh, the 4th row. So I guess they call them row 1, row 2, 3, and 4. Maybe. So we'll just go with that. Row 4 is empty. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can continue to do this. I have everything already pre-cut. I am using leftover rolls except for the row 3. I did have to bust open a new roll of ribbon or mesh. And they're cut at 10 inches. 4th row, yeah. See, y'all gotta keep me together because I have no stinking clue. All right, So I'm gonna gather it here and gather it here. Right, guys? And I noticed even wood burning, this is still fraying, so I hope y'all have better luck than I did. I'm gonna stick it in there. And I just washed my hands and put lotion on my hands. Hard to grip. All right, did I do that right? No, I put it in there backwards. Does it matter? No, it's okay. Yeah, I already thought I'd messed it up. Okay. We're gonna keep going. All right, corner to corner. And gather on the longest side. Over. And it's still phrased, just not as much. Yeah. This is poly burlap, yes. No, 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 no. This is just regular deco mesh. This is deco mesh. The color I use in row 2 is deco mesh. The color in row 3 that I use is fabric mesh. Think about that for a minute. I thought I was doing the wrong corner to corner. Does it matter? Y'all, what corner goes to what corner? Just as long as it's the opposite one? I think it might, if you're doing, I don't know. I would think, in my head, I think it would matter if it's a certain type of mesh or a certain type of petal that you're making, that it would matter if it goes in a certain direction. But I don't want those tips sticking up. That I'm a little OCD about that already. You have to make sure you burn between 2 rows. Yes, I knew that. I've cut mesh before with a wood burner. I've just never done this. No, it doesn't matter. I haven't tried to burn any other mesh except for polypropylene. Oh, you can burn every type of mesh except for jute. Jute doesn't like to burn sometimes, and your metallic meshes where you have metallic going one way and metallic going the other way sometimes does not want to burn right. It more wants to tear than it does burn. I think it'll be pretty. I hope. What am I kidding? That sign is gorgeous. It's going to be awesome. This is already available in my Etsy shop if anybody is interested in it, whether for the sign or for the whole wreath or whatever. It is already there. And it's available for $64.99. If anyone is interested, you can go there to get it. I was moving boxes yesterday out in the garage. I'm all bruised. You're very welcome, Luann. Thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate it. That's why you got Happy Mail. And that you won during my birthday week, a Happy Mail surprise. And if you guys didn't see the post, I did finally make my 1,000 followers on my page, so I was super excited about that. And I couldn't have gotten it without you guys doing what you do for me every time I'm live, so I appreciate you. I made a wreath out of this black and red buffalo check before and loved it. Makes for a pretty wreath, but I think I used it during Valentine's Day, believe it or not. All right, let's try that again. Just trying to take over and become out of control. All right. Thanks, Kimberly. It's looking pretty so far. This is the first of the flower board ones that I've done, but unless it sells, it will be going to several craft events that I have coming up in the fall. I have 2 in September already scheduled and 1 in November. I have a wreath making class that I'm doing in August, so that'll be fun. Am I doing so far so good? Sprinkle the always sprinkle, it helps us grow. Yes, 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 yes. Thanks, Luann, and thanks, Joan. I know it was such a huge accomplishment. I've been trying to get to 1,000 followers for months, and I really wanted to hit 1,000 followers by the end of last year. And it, last quarter of last year, I quit doing lives because I was making a lot of custom orders for Christmas, and I just had no time to go live. So when the first of the year came around, I was like, I've really got to grow my page. And I wanted to hit my goal. I set several goals and finally got to 1,000. So that's quite an accomplishment for me because I was not doing lives consistently. And that's what Damon preaches and everybody says you've got to be consistent in your business. And so that's what I did. And it worked. My hands will probably hate me tomorrow, but for today, it is all right. You love these boards? Yeah. So I picked up this board from Deco Exchange when they had them on sale for like $5.25 a board, I think is what it was. That was my math anyway when I found the receipt yesterday. So I was trying to figure out how I'm going to price this wreath. Not ever having made one, I wasn't sure. So I found my receipt for the board and then went to their website and they don't have any more of the small boards. So I am going to be cutting and making my own. I would rather make the small boards than the large ones. The large ones are just so big and expensive to ship. This one, you know, right now I could probably get it in a 22 by 22 by 4 inch box and be okay. I might even be able to get it into a 20 by 20 by 4. Hi, Georgie Lee. I am making a wreath using this gorgeous sign. So have y'all ever done one of these and used 21-inch mesh on them? Those of you guys that make these kind, have you done it with 21-inch mesh? Because everybody that I have seen so far watching replays on things is that it's all done with 10-inch mesh. What size is the board? Here's a fresh one. They call it the small board, but it's 12 inches. It's a 12-inch round. You made one with ribbon. I've been seeing those pop up. In fact, Missy showed me one that she did yesterday. She didn't make it yesterday. She just showed me a picture of a past one that she's done. And I thought, those? No, you've only used 10-inch. You're welcome, Kathy. Not yet. I'm going to wait. So I am moving to another unit. That one I starting my craft. Oh, okay. Well, I want to try using 21-inch mesh. Y'all know you have some mesh that is super thin and see-through that I thought, well, what if you use 21-inch mesh and when you fold it over, you've doubled it and then use it that way and use up some of your 21-inch. Like I don't use a whole lot of 21-inch mesh anymore. And it would help me get rid of some of that if I could use it on one of these boards. I like the Dean Michael. What is a Dean Michael pedal? Annie, don't start throwing out names now. Girl, I don't even know what I'm doing here and you're name calling. Okay, so I'm not being ignorant, but who's Dean Michael? Um, I don't even know who that is. Did he like invent this or something? It could use the board the same way you would a work form, then use 21. Yeah, I saw that, but I want to use it to make petals. Oh no, don't worry about it, Annie. I have 2 sunflower stems I got from Damon last year, so may try to get a burner glass. I think Scott used a 21-inch before. See, there's got to be a way to use 21-inch and still make a petal. That's where I come in here and I sit and I cut a piece and I mess around with it until I make it work. Or I don't make it work and I give up on the idea. But you don't know until you try, right? All right, what did I do here? If there is a will, there, yes, amen. Amen to that. I will sit and play with stuff and try to make it work. Like the other day, I sat here trying to make a mug topper for, it's a fake bake, a mug topper, and I scraped that sucker off and put it back in the bin probably 4 or 5 times. And then I got up and walked away and didn't come back to it until the next day. This was over the weekend. And the first one out of the gate was was it was beautiful. So you never know. You have to try and try and try until it works, or you give up and don't come back to it anymore. I was gonna get it, dang it. And I had I've done mug toppers before, many, many, many mug toppers before. And there was a specific way I wanted this one to look. I had it planned out. And I did it until I got it the way I wanted it. And I love it. It's one of my favorites. In fact, it'll probably be in my Etsy shop by the end of today. I've got to take pictures. And the sun is out today, so hopefully it's still out when I get done with this and I can get some good pictures. Mm, yeah, I haven't, Annie had time to sit and watch her video on all the petals. I know, Kimberly, I saw that. I've reworked what I'm going to do many times. Yes, I'm going to be out of town, or I would have signed up for that challenge myself, but I'm going to visit my grandkids and my daughter, so can't wait to watch everyone this weekend. Me too. I will be cheering everybody on, but wish I could participate, but I'm not going to be able to. I missed the last one because I was out of town too. Or I was supposed to be out of town and then didn't go. I want to do that folded over petal, whatever that one is. Thank you, Kimberly. I sure will. I get to bring my grandkids back with me. I'm super excited about that, which means I may not be going live next week because where's my cutters? Because they will be here, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if they will behave, and you never know what kids are going to do, especially when you push that live button. You don't know what they're going to say, what they're going to do. And they are 3, 7, and 10. The three-year-old is a girl, and she's like a human tornado. And if I don't keep an eye on her, every room in the house will be destroyed. So, yes, Kimberly, you have to. You have to do what feels good to you. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like those nubbies to be straight up. And I don't like them going that way. I want them going that way. Ouch, see, that hurts. So I have to turn these all one way. Oh, I'm sweating, you guys. Not that you wanted to know that. TMI, TMI. Oh, wait, I missed a comment. You're still here. Daughter called me as soon as you went live. As crazy as this world is, the only way I would show kids on a live would be on a paid group page. For me, it's not about winning the prize. I win by telling, yes, Kimberly, good for you. Finger length when you put the pedal in. Yep, that's about what they are. It's these ties. I don't like when you cut them off, they're straight up. I'm pushing them down because I would grab this in such a way that I would end up hurting myself and drawing blood or something. So I'm putting them down because they are pointy and sharp. So I'm just spinning those around. Okay. That way, if someone grabs it, they're not stabbing themselves. All right, row 1 is done. Now let's go to row 2. Now row 2, I'm going to be alternating this green, and it has a yellow stripe through it versus a regular green. Many talented designers. I look forward to learning from watching all the other designers. Oh, push them to the side before clipping. Huh. Oh, needle nose pliers. I don't even have those in here. See, you guys, y'all done this before. I need to get my needle nose pliers in here and push them to the side before I cut them off. Oh, this is... Again, this is just regular deco mesh. Yeah, shouldn't have done it so tight before I did that. I've watched many lives in the past year and a half, learned a lot of tricks and tips. Yep, that's how we do it. Y'all, back when Mesh first came out, nobody was doing lives. Nobody was telling their secrets. Nobody would show you how to use the dang stuff. So you were on your own. And, I made a few things here and there, but nothing like what everybody makes today because nobody knew how to use it. Yeah, I remember them very well. And then my niece started working at Michael's in the floral department about, oh, 5, 6 years ago. And I learned some stuff from her because Michael's taught her how to use it. And she ended up showing me a couple of things. And that's about the time that Damon decided enough is enough, no more secrets. And now everybody does it. Ooh, my hands are going to be screaming tomorrow at me. That'll make it easier because pushing it over on the side before cinching it down. No, Damon didn't. Damon's the one that came out and said, enough is enough. We're not keeping these secrets anymore. A lot of people got mad at him for doing that. But he's the one who opened up the community so that we all could learn. He started in February of 2019. I started using mesh in 2005, I think, the summer of 2005, early 2000s. No, he never did keep secrets. He was the one that opened up the entire mesh community because he started sharing everybody else's secrets. And that's what they got mad at him about. But that's his story. He tells it often on his page. A lot of people were very grateful because they were just as frustrated as I was about not knowing what to do with this stuff. I would use it to decorate with, but never to this extent because I was like, what are you supposed to do with this? There's a lot of it on this roll and I don't know what to do with it. You made them for years. I needed to learn how to make bows and learned from Trisha McDonald, then decided I could make wreaths. There you go. Now it seems everyone just wants to learn. Nobody wants to buy. Exactly. Not sure if it's from shipping going sky high or what, but I'm done making wreaths for a while. Yep, I was too. And then this big event popped up. I was hoping they would cancel it and give me my money back, but that didn't happen. Just being honest. I will still make a few, but I'm doing a little bit of, yes, everybody has shifted that way, Kimberly. Everybody has gotten on doing the crafty bug. And that's great. Everybody needs to learn a little of everything because, you know, I'm a crafter. I get bored doing the same thing over and over and over again. Annie, I actually started from getting mesh from the Dollar Tree, and then I just Googled it, and Laura Jean came up from Laura Jean's Reese. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another name I've never heard of. My first love was painting and scrapbooking. Girls' night was scrapbook night. Girls' night out was a scrapbook night. Loved, loved doing that. There are a lot of crafters who are not just wreath makers. Yep. Kimberly Nolan, that's the path I'm taking too. You do such a fantastic, she does, right? I was watching her the other night doing some, oh shoot. Was it a journal? Were you working on a journal, Kimberly? I think that's what I was watching the other day. I think it was yesterday. I was watching one of your replays. Hats. Kids journal. See, I thought that's what it was. I don't understand the journals. What do you do with them? I'm actually going to be making one for my daughter and her little business that she has. She makes little girls' clothes. Well, it's like a memento, a scrapbook, a photo book, or someplace that she can journal her experience in making it. It might be her favorite fabric that she likes to work with or whatever, but I'm going to make her a journal that she's going to get for Christmas. And I'm going to pull some pictures off of her Facebook page and her VIP page and make her a little journal with it that she can keep forever in case she stops doing the clothing. She'll have that to look back on. The one I made was for a kid to write in and put pictures in. Scrapbook. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, 2 more of these green ones and we are done with row 2, or I am. Oh, that didn't get in there. Oh, that popped right out. All right, I need to put another zip tie in because I was messing with it. Pulled it right out. All right, let's do that again. Thanks, Annie. I thought so. I told her I would be rating her fabric when I got there. I put my spin on the junk journal. Oh, yep. I'll have to go watch your live. I like the the kids' journals where they use the vintage, like um, Dr. Seuss books, or maybe it was their favorite book they liked to have read to them when they were kids, falling asleep at night. It just meant something to them, and you turn that into a journal that they can take with them for many years after. I think it's a fabulous idea. I made a gift box, journal, birthday card, and invitations all on farmyard. Oh, cool. Let's see today. Guess it doesn't matter. Corner to corner is corner to corner. Alrighty. Shoot. Oh. All right. Now row 3 is all one color, solid red, and this is fabric mesh. My daughter gave me an Archer and Olive journal. I haven't used it yet. I've never heard of them before. And markers. Oh, I don't think I've heard of Archer and Olive either. Y'all are throwing down names of people I've never heard of. Yeah, fabric mesh is good on my hands. It's softer. Check it out. Oh, the kit will also include fences, animals, and crayons. We're getting close. We are almost done. You think so, Kimberly? I don't know. We'll see if it all jives together when I put the sign on. Right now, the colors are not jiving for me. But we'll see. Hopefully the sign pulls it all together. Thanks, Annie. Thanks, you guys. It'll come together. I'm assuming you picked the colors from the sign. Yes, I did, Kimberly. I know. I'm good with that, but looking at them without the sign just kind of feels off. It looks like traditional mixed with farmhouse and traditional. So I'm old fashioned when it comes to that kind of stuff. Everything needs to be in its own wheelhouse type of thing. But I think the red will really bring out the sign. So what are you doing, Missy? You doing? Hmm? Yeah? You want to come up here for a minute? Yeah? Come on. No, no, no. I'm not playing that. Comes in here all sweet and innocent. She got sick right before I went live. And I cleaned her up, cleaned up the floor, and now she's coming in here wanting to bite me. I was like, listen, I just cleaned you up. And that's how you're going to treat me? No. Yeah, she's a stinker. Hey, see, now she's into stuff she shouldn't be into. You decide you don't like it, it's easy to change it. I know. I think it'll be fine. It just needs to, you know, get the sign on it and it'll all blend together. I have faith. I do have another cat, Annie. He is an orange and white ginger cat, and he is afraid of everything. And occasionally he'll come in when I'm on a live, but not too often. Yesterday we had pest control come out to the house. It was our annual or quarterly because we live out in the woods. So he was under the bed all day long, even though the guy came and left within like 30 minutes. He was under the bed all day. And then mid-afternoon, like around 3, 4 o'clock yesterday, it started to thunder, lightning, and storm. And he spent the rest of the night under the bed or in the closet. Yeah. Every now and then he'll pop in here. You'll see more of her than you will him because she's nosy and likes to get into everything. You have 10 triangles all loaded, ready to make trees, donating them to, oh, that's so nice. That's so nice of you, Kimberly. All right, you guys, it is pretty. Okay. You have 3 dogs and one is a diabetic and I have to give her a shot. Bible study group will buy the supplies and help. Oh, yes. That is awesome, Kimberly. And it keeps you working and doing and creating, and you can do every single one of those on your lives and create more interest for your page. I love it. All right, you guys. So there's the sign. I think that's going to be pretty. All right. I know this has a top side to it somewhere up here. So there's the top. Thank you, Miss Mary. Last year you did candy canes, and this year it's trees. I love it. So they get something different every year. And it's always helpful if somebody's willing to pay for the supplies. You just donate your time and the energy to make them. That is amazing. I love it. All right, got that tucked in there. That's a little sharp. I'm just trying to tuck it back in. There we go. All right, now I guess I'll put just another zip tie in there, or you could do anything, right? Ribbon, pipe cleaner, whatever. I think I'm going to do a pipe cleaner. I like the look of that better. Let me grab one. Ouch. Oh, the family gets to keep the item after Christmas. Okay, Missy, I'll do that. I'll have to heat up my glue gun. But yeah, I can do that. The family gets to keep the item after Christmas. Stick a spot of glue in the hole where you put the pipe cleaner back down. Oh, that was Mary, not Missy. Sorry. I will do that. I'll have to plug my glue gun in. All right. There it is. That's not bad, huh? All right, I'm going to bring you guys back up and see. Hey, this finished. Hey, Mila. Is it bad to keep the glue gun on 24 hours a day? Mine was. I was using it yesterday and I came in here to do my live and unplugged it because it was still plugged in. Pretty sure that's not a good thing, but that's all right. It'll be available for replay. Thank you, Georgie. So here it is. What do you guys think? How did I do on my very first Unique in the Creek board? Super thin. These end up being like 2 inches wide. Thanks, Neva. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Georgie Lee. Mine is always on. I am up and down like a yo-yo, so I create at all hours. Thanks, you guys. Also add greenery around if you want it. Low profile. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. It's thin. So that's it. Thanks, you guys. I like it. There are some spots though that I am still seeing the zip ties from the row underneath the green row through. So how do y'all fix that? Make sure they overlap on both sides. On the red. It's an 8-inch sign, Linda. Oh, Neva, you got to try it. I got another board here. I'm going to be doing another one. In fact, I may do a live tomorrow since I won't be doing a live on Friday because I'll be driving. So I'm going to load up another board and try another flower. I want to do a sunflower. It is an 8-inch round sign. There, I think I got it. Put mesh in the next row and the sign in the middle. Really? I've seen people drill. Yes, I thought about drilling extra holes, add extra petals and share the holes. All right, so what I might do is, because I have more of this red, is I may go ahead and finish that last row to cover those. I thought the sign would hide it, and it doesn't. So that's what I'll do is I'll go, but good thing I didn't glue the sign down, right? Because I can go back and do that last row. You want to see a sunflower made? I'm going to give it a shot tomorrow. So I did not put petals in row 4. So I'll take the sign off and put petals in row 4 and then put the sign back on. And hopefully that should cover those gaps that I can see through to the green. Now, do you like the black and, yes, I do like the black and red check. Do you? Adapt and excel, that's right, Kimberly. All right, you guys, I will do this because now I have to get my tile and my wood burner back out. And while I've got it out, I might as well cut the stuff for the sunflower for tomorrow and just have it all ready to go. And I'll show you guys this one on tomorrow's live with the new petals in it and everything. Okay. Yeah, Kimberly, we could all use one of those. Okay, you guys, tomorrow at 1? Yes. Yep. That seems like to be a really good time for me right after lunch and just get it done. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and I'll make a sunflower, attempt to make a sunflower. I actually have a burlap flower center already made. So I really want to do a sunflower and probably take it down to my daughter. She'll never see this because she's hardly ever on Facebook, but yep. All right, you guys. Bye for now, Miss Mary. Thank you, Missy. Thanks for your help. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Neva. Bye, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thanks. Oh, I will be back on in just a few minutes doing a show and tell. All right. So you might see me here in the next 5 minutes or so. What kind of tree do you make? Linda, she makes the trees out of the triangle boards from Unique in the Creek. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Bye.